Now we have done with the these things. What are those things? I mean, uh, asset. Or what is those things are? Huh. So till now, you can just observe. We have done with the concepts like asset scrapping process with the loss due to scrapping of an asset, settlement of asset under construction with the main asset using transaction code AIAB, and explore of asset under construction with the main asset transferring process using transaction code AW01N. Okay, then next one is a sub asset procurement process with the depreciation and asset under construction's complete configurations. The next one is asset accounting complete depreciation calculations using SLM and everyday, that is straight line methods. And the next one is written down value method. And you have seen asset sale process with the customers and all. Okay, we do have one configuration. I mean, not the configuration, that is just a testing purposes. So asset sale process without customer. Okay, so that is not at all important for you. And in real time also it is not at all important for you also. When it comes to the interview point of view, that is also not at all important. I mean, it doesn't matter. Okay, the most important point here is they will give you the scenario. What is the scenario here? Okay, the scenario is that asset procurement process through purchase order. Okay, that is main important thing. Our scenario is asset procurement process through purchase order. Asset procurement process through purchase order. Asset procurement process through purchase order. Okay, our main theme is. See, Pawan. See, generally you can just write down. You can just write down one point here. The first point is generally when we purchase the asset. When we purchase the asset from the vendor, after the calculation of depreciation or after the calculation of asset explorer, after the calculation of asset explorer, after the calculation of asset explorer, or after the calculation of depreciation, okay, we can find out we can find out the vendor, which is assigned in the transaction code F-90. Okay, see, now here what we have done previously. So we had one asset and we have posted the procurement process entries and all with the help of vendor. After the calculation of asset explorer and after the calculation of depreciation only, when you go to the transaction code AS02, okay, I mean change of the assets and all, you will going to find out the vendor records. Okay, now what we can do is you can just go to the SAP system, go to the AS02 transaction code, go to the AS02 transaction code, go to the AS02 transaction code, that is change asset master data and all. AS02 transaction code, AS02, this is creation of the asset and change of the asset. Okay, take out your company code and take out the asset, any asset you can take, any asset, click on the enter. See, when you go to the horizon tab or else allocation horizon tab only, okay, you can just observe after the posting of the depreciation, I mean after the posting of the one entry, I mean purchasing of the asset from vendor and all, automatically based on this asset, and this vendor will be assigned to this particular asset only, right? In the origin tab. But when it comes to the purchase orders and all, you will going to find out automatically this vendor in the origin tab without giving all these things. When you enter the purchase orders with some assets and all, automatically it will going to enter the vendor. How we will going to see it. Then next, when it comes to the general data tabs, okay, and you, I mean, when you create the asset in the transaction code AS01, you have to give the capitalization date, right? But when it comes to the purchase orders, ME21, and automatically you will going to give the capitalization date. Based on the capitalization dates only, automatically when it comes to the asset master data under this general data tab, okay, you will going to find out these capitalization dates automatically for the each and every asset. Okay, how we will going to see it. Okay, that is very, very important, right? So can you give slash in here? And our scenario is asset procurement process through purchase orders. Okay, that is very, very important. Based on this only, we will going to calculate the depreciation. We will going to see each and everything. Okay, that is the same process for the main assets and all. And the second point here is with the help of purchase orders, with the help of purchase orders, okay, we will going to find out automatic assignments of vendor in the origin tab, automatic assignments of vendor, automatic assignments of vendors in the origin tab. Okay, you can just put one bracket, that is AS02, change your asset master data. You can just put one brackets, AS02, change asset master data. AS02, change asset master data. Change asset master data. Okay, comma. Where automatic find out automatic assignments of vendors, automatic assignments of capitalization dates in general data tab. Automatic assignments of capitalization dates, automatic assignments of capitalization dates, in the general data tabs. In the general data tabs. Okay, that is very, very important. Then next, the third one. Okay, third one is I mean, when we purchase the asset through purchase order, through purchase order, we will going to see goods receipt, comma invoice receipt, comma invoice receipt, and depreciation and invoice receipt, comma depreciation, comma asset retirement process, comma asset retirement process. Okay, that is the main important thing. So the first thing here is, can you put a point under this third? We will have the configurations and all. It is not a configuration. So this is just for the testing. Okay, we can able to clear each and everything in this asset master data and all. Okay, no need to worry. And the first thing is here, asset procurement through purchase order, right? The first what we need to do is here you have to create the material for asset. You have to create or else you can just put one point, create material master for asset. Create material master for asset. Okay. Then next thing is The next thing is create asset master. Create or else can you put one transaction code, create material master for asset, that is MM01. Transaction code is using transaction code MM01. And then next point is create asset master using transaction code AS01. Create asset master using transaction code AS01. And then third point here is create purchase order using transaction code ME21N. Create purchase order using transaction code. Create purchase order using transaction code ME21N. ME21N. Then fourth point here is, and we need to receive the asset, right? That is goods receipt, right? Okay, goods receipt or receive asset. Goods receipt or receive asset using transaction code MIGO. Then next one is invoice verification. Okay, invoice receipt using transaction code MIRO. Invoice receipt using transaction code MIRO. Invoice receipt using transaction code MIRO. Okay, and asset explorer using transaction code AW01N. Asset explorer using transaction code AW01N. Then next point, depreciation calculation using transaction code using transaction code AFAB. Then next point is asset sale process using transaction code F-9.